She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my Week 12 NFL predictions. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Let's kick it off on Thanksgiving, which we have the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions, and I got the Lions winning at 28-24. Honestly, Detroit hasn't been doing that well recently, but I think this is the game that they can take the win over the Texans, and it's going to be a very decent game because these two aren't that good of the teams, but it will most likely be a decent game. Up next, we got the Washington football team taking on the Dallas Cowboys, and I got the football team winning at 27-23. Dallas got a very good win against the Vikings, but I don't think it's going to happen again. I think the Washington football team is going to actually sweep the Cowboys this year, but anything could happen. But I'm giving this win to the Washington football team. Now on Sunday, we got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game was actually supposed to be played on Thanksgiving, but it was pushed back. And this game, I'm going to say the Steelers destroy the Ravens 31-17. The Steelers have been on a roll, and they'll keep on winning for the time being. As I said, most likely 2 losses this year, but I think the Steelers will definitely beat the Ravens this week. Next, we got the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets, and I got the Dolphins winning it 28-10. Honestly, I think the Dolphins will win this game because the Jets aren't good. The Jets aren't good, and this is an easy game for the Miami Dolphins. Up next, we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New England Patriots, and I'm going to say the Cardinals win it 26-20. Honestly, the Patriots have not been doing that well, and the Cardinals have been doing very well, even though they just lost. I think that this Arizona Cardinals team is a wild card team. I do think that it's going to be in between Los Angeles and Seattle for that division, but they still make the playoffs in my opinion. And this game is going to be not easy, but it's going to be a win for Arizona. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers taking on the Minnesota Vikings, and I got the Vikings winning at 25-24. Even if Philip Walkers plays, I do think that PJ is not enough to win this game. I think Kirk Cousins and the Vikings will definitely take the win over Carolina this week. Now we got the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Browns win at 27-13. Honestly, I think Cleveland is a playoff team, not a division champion, but a playoff team. All 3 of those division teams, I think that the Ravens, Browns, and Steelers all have a chance to make the playoffs. The Steelers will most likely win the division, while the Ravens and Browns make the wild card. Now, I think that this will definitely be a very good division to watch throughout the years, but I'm going to give this win to Cleveland. Up next, we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts, and I got the Colts winning at 24-20. Honestly, I do think that the Colts could lose this game, but I do believe that Tennessee doesn't have enough to win this game against Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts, so I'm giving this game to Indianapolis. Up next, we got the New York Giants taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and I got the Bengals losing it 30-3 against the New York Giants. Honestly, the Bengals are not making the playoffs, and they're not even going to come close. They may get the first overall pick or the second overall pick, a top 3 draft pick, because Joe Burrow's injury really screwed the Bengals over. And this year is a lost season for them. Up next, we got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills, and I got the Bills winning at 34-21. And honestly, I see a Buffalo Bills team that can make the playoffs as the division champions. Right now, they are the top team in that division, and they'll continue to be that for a long time, but who knows what could happen. They may go on a downhill streak and start losing, but I'm not seeing a loss here to the Chargers. Up next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Atlanta Falcons, and I got the Raiders destroying the Falcons 31-7. Honestly, I think that the Raiders are a very good team. They're the second best team in the AFC West, and to be honest, they were the only team to get the Kansas City Chiefs a loss. And honestly, I think they could still beat teams like a blowout. In a blowout, they can beat teams in a blowout all these weeks. I do believe that the Raiders are a playoff team this year. Up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams, and I got the Rams winning at 28-14. The 49ers they're not doing that well, and they'll continue to not do well at all, while the Los Angeles Rams have been doing very well. Beating both the Seahawks and Tom Brady is two great achievements for this Los Angeles Rams team. They're on top in the NFC West, and honestly, they'll continue to be it if they continue winning, and if Seattle continues to either win or gets a loss. So they are at least a game ahead of Seattle, not only in the division, but in the league in general. Up next, we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos, and I got the Denver Broncos losing this 24-17. Honestly, even if Breeze doesn't play, I think the Broncos will still lose. Honestly, this Saints team on defense and offense, they're too good for the Denver Broncos, and they'll definitely take the win. Up next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I got the Chiefs winning at 31-28. I still think Patrick Mahomes will get the better of Tom Brady, so I'm definitely giving the Chiefs a win because I think that the Chiefs' offense and defense are better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' offense and defense, especially since that Buccaneers defense has been declining throughout this year. And to be honest, they're still good defense, but they're not going to be good enough to take down Patrick Mahomes. Now, for Sunday Night Football, we got the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers, and I got the Packers winning at 28-23. Foles doesn't play. This is definitely a loss. If they have Foles in this game, I think Foles could change the game a bit and give them a win, but I'm going to give the Packers the win, mostly because I don't trust the Bears right now. The Bears, I do not trust them right now, and I do trust Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers more. So I'm going to give the Packers the win this week. Now for Monday Night Football, we got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And I got the Seahawks winning at 24-20. And honestly, I think that this is definitely an easy win for Seattle. And that offense is not trash, but not good at all. So we should have no problem with the run game. But if we can at least contain their offensive passing game, I think we can definitely stop them. And if you just let Russ cook, I think that's all you need on offense. That's all you will need, and Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks will take the win over the Philadelphia Eagles. Now that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tweet me any video ideas. Tell me any ideas down in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe and hit the notification if you want more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.